Hey there everybody, Mac here, and we are going to do version C of special situation factorings. And the special situations are things that we call the trinomial square. Okay, and then this is just, we call this difference of squares. And the patterns, if you notice the one on the left, what you're going to do is, first of all, the third term has to be positive or else it doesn't work, okay? Third term is positive. You see that. Is it a perfect square? 1 is a perfect square. What is it? It's 1. And then you times it by 2. And if you get the middle, then you know that you're in your pattern. So this is x, take the sign of the middle, plus 1 quantity squared. The difference of squares, the pattern is a square root minus a square root. And if you get it like that, and it has to be a minus sign. If it's a plus sign, this doesn't work. Square the left, square the right, change the signs. Okay, number 3, square root of 9 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. X minus 3 quantity squared. Take the sign of the middle. All right. Next one. You know what? I'm going to take this dot out, and I'm going to pretend that just says 4. It's 4x squared, because I don't have any examples here. I wish I did. Maybe I'll redo these at some future point. But this is also a difference of squares, because 4 is a perfect square. If you get a situation like this, what you're going to do is you're going to square root all of that into the left, and you're going to write 2x and 2x. Square root of 16 is 4 and 4, and then you're going to give it a plus and a minus. Now, in this situation, you would actually pull out a 4 first, but that's a whole different situation. Okay, number 5, and we'll deal with that in chapter 9. Okay, now let's go on to number 5 here. Let me blow this up. 25 is a perfect square. It's 5. 5 times 2 is 10, so we are in the form. X, take the sign in the middle. Boom. This one, perfect square minus a perfect square. I'm going to put my lefts, and I'm going to put my rights. And I'm going to add a line, change the sign. Add a line, change the sign. What is that? I'm going to go plus and minus. Sorry, I'm getting my idioms mixed up. Okay, here we go. Square root of 36 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. This is in the trinomial square form. So I'm going to do my square root. I'm going to take the sign in the middle, and I'm going to square it. 8. Perfect square minus a perfect square. I'm going to go my left here. I'm going to go my right here. I'm just going to plus minus. Number 9. Whoops. I'm going to, a square root of 49 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. That's the first thing you have to do is ask yourself, is it in the form? I know you know it is because it's on the worksheet, right? But, you know, it may not be. So you got to take a look at this. Difference of two squares. Difference means you're subtracting them. Again, it has to be a subtraction sign. If you do a plus sign, this trick doesn't work, okay? 11, square root of 64 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. It's in the form, so I'm going to go 8. What am I doing? I'm just going to write it once. The whole point is just to write it once. X minus 8 quantity squared. Number 12. Difference of two squares. Here we need 2 of them. We're going to square root, and we're just going to write plus and minus. All right, let's go on to number 13. Square root of 81 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Boom. That works. I'm going to do my x. This is the second time in a row I've done that. Okay, x plus 9 quantity squared. And then this one, we have a square root minus a square root. Boom, boom. 11, 11 plus minus. So make sure you guys know the tricks. This one, we have third term positive. Perfect square is 100. Square root is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. This is in the form. Take the sign in the middle, quantity squared. Next one, perfect square minus a perfect square. We're going to put the x there, and I'm going to go 12. I'm going to go 12, and I'm going to go plus and minus. All right, let's go on to number 17. Third term is positive, and it's a perfect square. So what's the square root of 14? It's 12. 12 times 2 is 24. So it's in the form. So I'm just going to write x plus 12, quantity squared. Number 8, boom, 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 boom. Perfect square, plus minus. Next one, square root of 169 is 13. 13 times 2 is 26. We're going to put in the minus, quantity squared. And the last one, perfect square minus a perfect square. Boom, it's going to be 15 and 15. Signs are different. Okay, so if you could understand these, you're in really good shape to move forward on these. All right, good job. There's the special situations. See you on the next one.